The hippopotamus, an iconic symbol of the continent of Africa. This semi-aquatic creature, one of the largest on Earth, lives here and nowhere else in the world. Nowhere, that is, except for one surprising location. This small herd of wild hippos lives thousands of miles away in the South American country of Colombia. How they got here is a crime story. It began decades ago in what's called the Hacienda Nopales. Now, it's ruined. But this was once the decadent home and playground of one of the world's most infamous criminals, Pablo Escobar, the most successful cocaine trafficker in the world, with an estimated fortune of $30 billion. Escobar used his ill-gotten wealth to stock his 7,000-acre estate with a private airstrip, dozens of buildings, and a faux Jurassic Park complete with life-size dinosaurs. He also had his own personal zoo, stocked with exotic species such as zebras and hippopotami. Santiago Lopez, known as Chocolate, was once the senior keeper at Escobar's zoo. He remembers the day the hippos arrived.
We spent months building this lagoon over here. It was hard work. When the hippos arrived, we kept them in the underground stables. They were heavily seated from the journey. 3 of the hippos came around fine, but the 4th wouldn't wake up. We called the vet. Even Escobar's personal doctor came to try and help, but it was no good. The hippo died. Escobar was crying. He loved animals. He started to shout. He said the animal was worth 10 human beings. He asked for the skull of the animal to honor its memory. He wanted it made out of gold.
The surviving hippos stayed in Escobar's lagoon, and before long, they started to multiply. An exact number is hard to come by, but it is estimated that the herd now numbers at least 60 animals, perhaps more. Even after the Hacienda Nopales fell into disrepair, the hippos continued to thrive.
We are in the area of Pablo Escobar's old house. You see what's left here is ruins. Here we can see how people have ruined the floors because they have come looking for treasure. This was the pool, and beyond that were Escobar's offices. I get nostalgic. I remember the school by the side of his desk. The house was always full of guests, and he would show it to everyone who visited. It's sad to see the house now. It's just ruins. The government could have done something with it, maintained it as a museum, or built a public park.
Escobar is a troubling figure in Colombia's history, but his love for animals is remembered by many. He spent hours watching his hippos walk to and from the lagoon and playing in the water. They look like huge, gentle animals, yet hippos are one of the world's most dangerous creatures, responsible for more deaths than lions, tigers, or elephants. Perhaps it was this combination of gentle appearance and deadly possibility which led Escobar to hold them in such high regard.
Pablo amaba los animales. Pablo loved animals. Of course he did. When the large female died, he was devastated. I had gold-plated things for him before. Watches and once a car. But bones present specific challenges. They are porous for one, and biological material is not stable. But he loved his hippos. So I said, Pablo, I will try. I will do my best, but I cannot promise you it will work. It took many attempts and much experimenting on bone samples until I found a solution. But I did it. I plated it in 24 Carat gold. He was very happy. I don't know where is it now or what happened to it.
Pablo Escobar's hippos continue to thrive. As for his golden skull, its whereabouts remains a mystery.